Hello, we've been in isolation for
too long.
So we're doing this now. I don't know what it is. We went to America.
I think you should explain what's
I'm gonna explain the America thing first. So we went to America and I noticed a lot of weird things that I didn't like. So these are my problems with America.
Yeah, they suck.
As you've noticed, my hair looks weird. I've seen online 2-strand twists and I want to see if you can shut up, please, rats. Oh, they're hugging. So I've seen 2-strand twists online and I want to see if you can 2-strand twist my hair because I don't have anything better to do. I'm locked in my house. Enjoy this.
How big do you want them to be? Like, you do the first one.
No,
and I'll just copy that.
I'll show you.
You just Google search Michael B. Jordan. Michael B. Jordan Black Panther.
Like, this big. Those aren't twists, but
yeah, they're not.
But that's the vibe I'm looking for.
Okay.
That length. You see that?
Well, I can't control the length.
The width.
I'll try.
That'll do. So when we were in America, one major thing I noticed that was different than in Britain, and specifically London, was that people kept on talking to us on the streets.
Yeah, they don't shut up.
As soon as we got off the plane, we're standing outside LAX and we're about to get an Uber to our Airbnb, but we need to first get to like the Uber station. So we're waiting for this shuttle.
Which the Uber station? What the hell is that?
We're standing waiting for the shuttle to get us to the Uber station, to get us in our Uber, to get us to our Airbnb. And this woman just starts talking to us. And I'm like waiting for her to tell me what she wants. But she doesn't want anything.
She just wants to chat.
And she's like, oh, where are you from? And I'm like, the UK. Oh, cool.
Why you ask?
Yeah, like what the hell is your deal?
It's uncomfortable because we're at a bus stop, so it's not like she was going anywhere.
No.
And when the conversation was over, it was over, and we were just standing there. How much gel do I put on? It's so slippy.
Yeah, that's fine. It doesn't need to be done well.
That's...
Do you have a rubber band? So that wasn't the only person that spoke to us in the street. The rest were a lot weirder. So the next person that spoke to us in the street, yeah, so we were just off Santa Monica Pier, and this black guy at a bus stop sees us kind of looking, because we're looking for an Uber again. And he's like, hey, how you doing? And I'm like, good. And he's like, where are you from? And I'm like, the UK. He's like, oh, you know the Queen? I met the Queen. Uh-huh. Black Jesus loves you. That was it. That was the entire interaction.
It wasn't. He said the Queen was short and that she was taller than me. Can you look up the Queen's height?
How tall is the Queen?
Elizabeth II is 5 feet 4 inches tall.
Yeah, I'm a whole inch taller than the Queen.
There were a lot of people doing strange things with dogs.
Oh yeah, it was the best.
It was weird. The thing is, we spoke to a lot of people while we were there. Uber drivers and people just working there. Working there? No. Ugh. Did you just bite my hair?
I bit this yarn.
Does it taste like coconut? So there were a lot of people that were telling us about weird stuff that happened with dogs, but a few of the things that we saw, one guy was skateboarding with his dog pulling him along, which was probably like the least weird dog thing we'd seen.
Yeah.
There was another guy in a scooter.
Was it on a bike?
That was a bike. He was riding a bike and his dog was sitting on the bike with his paws up, like on the handlebar, steering the bike with him. It was very cute to see.
I wouldn't say he was steering it.
The dog was doing a lot of the job,
I think he was just leaving his arms up there.
No, I think the dog was doing a lot of the job. He really was. There was also someone on an electric skateboard. Yeah, there were a few people with dogs and backpacks, specifically one guy that was like skateboarding down Santa Monica Pier and back up with a dog in his bag.
Imagine these people are like locals and people that live there would be like, oh yeah, I know bike dog.
Another thing, actually, is if you are in LA, you need to go to the dog cafe.
Oh yeah.
Which is the best place on earth. I've got pictures, I'll put them in. So we met lots of dogs. One of them was called Hank. This is a picture of Hank. I'm in love with Hank. He's a big dog, like huge, but he's also a puppy. The youngest one there. He didn't understand dog etiquette, so he kept on pushing the other dogs over and jumping up onto everyone.
He was so big and he just wanted to play, so he'd put his paw on a little dog and he'd push them over because he had so much weight behind him.
There was one dog. She was a French bulldog, and she had
perfect.
a very particular issue wherein her spine was messed up. So
her spine wasn't messed up.
No, her spine was messed up. She had a spinal issue that made her always feel like she needed to go to the toilet.
Oh.
So she was wearing a little diaper. Her spine was arched, and she was constantly like popping a squat. There was a
Ray.
Ray is
the
Ray
one that got adopted.
Oh my God, Ray! She was the perfect dog. I've never seen a dog be picked up so comfortably and just held. Everyone in LA was really nice.
It's too nice. I feel like she was schmoozing us, maybe.
Yeah, I felt like that.
I was like, get out my ass. Like, unless you're being serious, in which case, then, like, stay in there, but, like...
Stay in my ass.
Yeah.
I did feel that everyone was really nice, but a lot of the people that were doing that were waiters, which just made me feel bad.
Oh god, I hate it when they're too polite. It makes me feel guilty.
To be honest, restaurants in America are just weird in general.
The Cheesecake Factory menu? There's too much stuff, and also there's a meal in there that's like 2,700 calories, which is over a man's, like, guideline daily recommended calorie intake.
Speaking of the Cheesecake Factory, the thing about that place was that they give you free bread, which is great. I like the free things in America, like free refills, free bread, all that stuff is really good.
But
their bread is just so sweet. Like, they load it up with sugar.
You can taste sugar in it. It's not like the bread is sweet. It's like you can taste bread, but then also sugar.
It was like a cake. It was good.
Yeah.
But it's not bread.
It's like every food you could taste sugar in, and it's like, cool, I like sugar, but I don't want to taste sugar in my pasta.
That's so true.
In my pizza.
Everything was sweet. Nothing tasted like it was good for you. We went past a sign that said something along the lines of billionaires are people too.
No, they're not.
No, they're not. Although people did say to me that that means they can be killed, and I don't know if that was the meaning of the sign. It really didn't feel like it was, but there was definitely a sign that said billionaires are people too.
I feel like if you're gonna make a statement like that, you're gonna have to explain it.
One thing that really bothered me was the bathroom door stalls being too small. So it was the first thing I experienced when I got off the plane. I was in the airport, I needed to go to the bathroom, so I went in and used a stall. Except I could see over all of them, and also they came up to, like, my knee.
When you go to a public bathroom, it can either be A, a room, B, a cubicle, and C is whatever the hell that was. Like, it wasn't a cubicle. It was like a half wall.
And this wasn't just in the airport, because you had the same problem somewhere else.
Oh, it's everywhere, yeah.
I think I'm taller than most Americans.
Yeah, Americans are shorter than the average person in England, and it makes me happy because I actually felt normal.
You weren't, but okay. Oh, another thing is that there were ads everywhere. Yeah. Literally everywhere. You couldn't escape it. It was really off-putting.
There were ads on the plane.
Yeah!
There were ads for the airline we were on the plane.
They interrupted our movie multiple times.
Yes, clearly, we don't need an advert for plane.
I am already on the plane.
We're there.
This is the thing that bothers me. It's like when you go to a movie theatre and they show an ad for that movie theatre.
Like, View Cinema.
And I'm
okay,
like,
cool, like, we're here, what do you want?
You know what, View? The thing is, everyone in this room has already chosen View. So maybe the way to keep us here and get us to use all your products is to give us a good experience and not bombard us with View ads. Like, you can't tell me View, an amazing cinema experience, and then not be that.
Yeah, well, we'll see for ourselves then, won't we?
Yeah,
View?
The best way is just to do it. Show, don't tell, you know? We stayed in an Airbnb for the first couple of days, and then we went to stay with a friend. But while we were in the Airbnb, they had this massive TV. Like, I think I've got a picture as well. I might put that up. There you go, there's a picture. So we had this massive TV, and we were flicking through the channels. And one thing that really weirded me out was that there was college and apparently high school basketball on TV. Thinking about it now, it's probably because America plays sports that no one in the rest of the world wants to play.
Like American football.
Like American football and baseball and basketball. Name me like another country that is super into baseball. Whereas like rugby, you've got the Six Nations. For the American sports, like basketball and baseball and American football, there aren't really world championships. Like the biggest American football event is the Super Bowl, which is just America, because no one else wants to play with them. So they don't have enough sports to show, so they've got to show all their high school and college games.
It's like Americans are the equivalent of that kid in class that no one wants to play with, so they make a fortune teller and just like sit in the corner and play with themselves.
Is that what you did?
No. I'm done.
Are you done? How do you think you did? How do you enjoy my
I think I did as good as I possibly could with what I was given.
I like having the...
It's pretty even.
Strandly bit. I don't actually know what this looks like yet, so you're going to find out at the same time as me.
I'm not saying it's good, but like, it's like, they're pretty even.
Okay, that's fine.
The top of your head looks like this.
Okay.
It's like not the best.
Well, no one can see the top of my head because I'm quite tall.
3 little ones at the back.
That's fine. Look, if this looks good, then we'll just shave off the back. Okay, do you want to say bye? They know who you are. Just...
Bye!
Bye!
Oh, you do that.
No, I don't want to do... You're not doing it right.
Yeah, I can't click. I'm covered in oil! My...
Okay.